and memories of these.
Kraig Moss says this is the only song he feels like singing these days.
Cherished memories.
Since his son Rob died of a heroin overdose 3 years ago, he's dedicated his life to his memory and to raising money and awareness for addiction charities.
One bad decision is all it takes, and then they get themselves hooked. I miss them so much. Please don't forget to vote Donald Trump for president.
Back before the election, he saw getting Donald Trump elected as part of this mission, after Trump promised to help end the heroin epidemic that has swept parts of rural America.
Donald J. Trump.
Touring dozens of Trump rallies, he promoted the candidate he thought could really help. Now, after Trump's failed healthcare reform that would have reduced rather than increased access to addiction treatment, he's disappointed.
He is the one that pioneered the idea that we have a heroin epidemic in this country. And because of that, though, it's because I feel, on that subject very, very let down, because that's what drove me in order to want to do everything that I did, make all the sacrifices I did to follow him around.
Trump's health reform failed to make it through Congress. But when it comes to other policies, Kraig says he still hopes the president won't forget those who put their faith in him.
I think he still has potential. He just got to come down to real life and realize he's not, remember the little people who got him into office. I'm concerned that the same complications that were presented itself through the health care will present themselves with what he wants to do with the immigration. The same thing to do with the same complications that might arise with his business plan.
So, does he regret all the time and money he spent supporting the Trump campaign?
I'm not ashamed of what I did, mostly because I know I have at least gotten one person, one young adult to stand up at a party and probably say, you know what, that stuff kills, I'm on here. And I know people have, there's young adults that have that attitude now because of the talks that we have had.
As for Trump's healthcare policy, the president now says he'll only work on it if the current system known as Obamacare breaks down. It seems the victims of rural America's heroin epidemic in need of the extra help he promised will have to wait.